I've written a poem as a tribute to my dad, to Rod, that I'm going to read momentarily, but I've asked my sister Tamara to come up because I think it needs a little bit of an introduction.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for coming, and what an honor it is to be Rod's daughters and to see the honorees before him that we respect so much in our lives. And it's just so heartwarming to see this. And being come here's not from here's even more so. You know, Dad is a character, no doubt about it, right? Anybody in this room that has had any contact with Daddy knows that. To be his daughter, we definitely know that. And and Mom is just, you know, that's way out there. I mean, but I just wanted to start by saying just a couple of memories that Shannon and I have of having this man as our father. Dad was a hard worker, and for many years he would leave on Monday, and we really didn't see him till Friday. He was a sales rep. He was a traveling sales rep. And when he left, Mom got to take control, and it was tough, especially because he has at least one daughter with a little bit of that character. But when he came home, it was like our world was spinning. He would play Tiger, he would play airplane, the whole family would get in an uproar, the dog would go running through the house. I mean, it was like a party when Daddy would come home. But there's one particular memory that Shannon and I have talked about, and we're not sure why it's so vivid. But it's vivid. And we were young. Mom says Shannon was like 4 and I was 6, so young. But there's no video and there's no pictures of this memory. And it's of Dad in an auditorium of some sort. He has on a sequined suit. He's riding a wood horse of some sort across the stage. I guess they pushed him out on it. Cowboy hat and all. And he sings, hot pink. And he sings the Glenn Campbell song, Rhinestone Cowboy. So, intro to the poem.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go just yet. So I remember this scene. Tamara and I both remember it very well. And it's sad that there are no pictures, but in some ways I'm really glad. for many reasons, but I don't think anything could trump, you know, the memory that we have stamped on our brains from that moment. You know, I don't know what it was about that night. I don't know if it was, my mom tells a story about that evening. She says she looked down at me and I had tears in my eyes. And I looked up at her and I said, "Do you think they'll let him keep the suit?" So I don't know what it was. It certainly, you know, the pink sequins had something to do with it. I'm sure it was a magnetic and amazing performance because Dad gives those all the time.
Standing ovation.
He did. He got a standing ovation. If there was something in the air that night, or maybe it was the song. I mean, you guys, most of you in here know this song, the tune and the words, but just to jog your memory a little bit, we're going to sing just the first few lines. Tim will help me. I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in the dirty sidewalks of Broadway. And hustle's the name of the game. And night skies get washed away like the snow and the rain. All right, so we could go on and on. Thank you. Daddy.
The lights are shining on me.
All right, so Dad would be happy to sing the whole thing for you later. You're all going to be singing this in your heads probably for many days. I'm sorry about that. But this this poem that I wrote, I was honored, really honored that Mom asked me to write a tribute, to write something. I've been blessed by God to be able to have a little talent and write some poetry. So when I sat down to really think about writing something, this was the first thing that popped into my brain, the memory, the lyrics. So the poem is certainly comes from that, but it also comes from the man he is today. And so I hope you like it. This is a tribute to Rod Savison. He doesn't just walk and talk, he sings his songs loud and clear, filling up cracks where he can, ignoring the dirt along the way, or wiping it clean with a smile. He still hustles, and he sure shines. And there is no doubt he's had to compromise at times. I'm sure he would agree now that nice guys don't always get washed away. Sometimes they come out to play, and they stay for the long run. He dreams of things he's done and all he'd like to do. He'd gladly give $1 or more to help someone else's dream come true. He travels the road to his horizon, come rain or shine, a beacon of light and learning, riding fast and focused like a cowboy, hoping for a good time, but not afraid to weather a storm or a rugged terrain. Happy to settle down at the end of the day with a guitar and a song, or an encouraging word to say. Trading worn rhinestones